Let me get rid of this then. Okay, good luck.
Okay. Hi, Matt. All right, this is August 5th. You'll mark it, right? Because I'm not going to use the date. Just nod. You'll take care of the dating and the sequence. Okay. Okay, just let me know when you're ready and we'll do the. Welcome once more. We reflect on the gospel from today's liturgy from St. Matthew. Jesus went away from there and withdrew into the district of Tyre and Sidon. And a Canaanite woman from that region came out and began to cry out, saying, "Have mercy on me, Lord, Son of David. My daughter is cruelly demon-possessed." But Jesus did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and implored him, saying, "Send her away, because she keeps shouting at us." But he answered and said, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came and began to bow down before him, saying, "Lord, help me." And he answered and said, "It is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to dogs." But she said, "Lord, even the dog feeds on crumbs which falls from their master's table." Then Jesus said to her, "O woman, your faith is great. It shall be done for you as you wish." And her daughter was healed at once. The Gospel of the Lord. This is one of those incidents in the life of Jesus that confuses me sometimes, or at least when I first hear it each time. He ignores her. He doesn't say a word. Meanwhile, the disciples are yelling at him, "Send her away. She's driving us crazy. She's yelling at us." But the woman persists. I would think she was a city woman. She knew what she wanted. Her daughter had needs, and so nothing was going to stop her. She certainly wasn't concerned about her own well-being or how she was coming across. The disciples could have been even physical with her to protect their master, but she persisted. She persevered. And the reason was not just the love of her daughter, but the love and confidence of Jesus. That somewhere, somehow, deep in her heart, she had faith She knew that he was special. Jesus, on his side of the coin, was following the rules of his faith. He wasn't supposed to even deal with women in public, certainly a non-believer. And he uses that image that to us is so shocking. But if you were a non-believer, if you were a non-Jew, if you were not a co-religionist, then you were less in the eyes of people. And that's all Jesus really is saying. I've come for the house of Israel. But it sounds so difficult for our ears, I think. But then I wonder if I'm as righteous in a sense, that people who are not of my race, or people who are not citizens of the United States, or people who don't believe and express their faith, or worse still, people who express the same faith but don't keep the rules. Do I treat them as if they're second-class citizens, as if they have no rights? Do I ignore them? Send them away, Lord. Send this woman away. She's yelling at us. She's making us uncomfortable. I wonder how I send people away. Dismissing them, labeling them, ignoring them, turning my back on them. We all do it. It's part of the human experience, I guess. But it's not what I profess to believe. Jesus is imitating and reflecting in his humanity the Father, who is love. He finally turns to the woman and says, your faith has saved you. Your daughter is going to be okay. And she was cured at that moment. I can't perform the miracle of Jesus, but I can have the attitude and the heart of Jesus if I work at it, if I reflect on myself. Am I persistent in my pursuing of faith? Do I persevere in what I know to be the ideals that Jesus presents to me in his life? Or do I find myself compromising, using any kind of excuse, allowing my human feelings and reactions to dictate how I perform, how I relate? Do I allow what I profess to believe, even though I may know, like the Canaanite woman, that I'm a sinner, that I'm not worthy, I haven't earned it? But like the Canaanite woman, I know the heart of Jesus, that he loves me, that he sees deep within me. He knows my motivation, and he rewards me and responds to me in that manner. I need to reflect. Who am I like here? Am I like Jesus in the gospel? Not really. I'd like to be. I'd like to be compassionate, generous. I'd like to be inclusive. And sometimes I think I might be. Am I like the Canaanite woman? Am I persistent? Sometimes, if I'm praying for something important, if it's a loved one, yes. Am I like the apostles? More often than not, I'm asking the Lord, just leave me alone. Let me be in peace. Move these people from my life. Let me just be quiet and say my prayers. We're human. We ask the Lord to make us the best of human beings, to be the person he made, to love to witness to his compassion, to be like all three, perhaps, in the gospel, but hopefully, like Jesus, to be compassionate, to have my arms open today to whatever comes into my life, and to respond with love. We hope that you continue to be well, and that we all continue to pray for one another, that we remain conscious of God's presence and love at this time.